Michelle, and this is actually my first video. So this will actually be an introduction to myself as well as my family. I am 34 years old. I am currently married to my wonderful husband Montreal, and we do have a 7-month-old son whose name is Kashton. And our YouTube videos will actually be centered around Kashton for the most part, but we will every once in a while introduce family to the videos. And as in reference to Kashton, the videos will be surrounding him with his growth and development skills. So a little bit about my son. He is 7 months, as I said before. He was born on August the 14th, 2019 at 4:18 in the morning. Took us by surprise. We were not ready for it, but we were ready for it. I don't think any parent is technically ready for it, but he is an IUGR baby. And for those who do not know what IUGR is, IUGR stands for intrauterine growth restriction. And what that basically means is Kashton was very small during my pregnancy. I found out at 18 weeks that he was very tiny. Everything was normal up until I turned 18 weeks. After that, I had my doctor monitoring me, and she was concerned. So I had to actually go to a specialist. And that specialist recommended that I get admitted to the hospital, but he wanted to wait a couple weeks. So I actually started seeing him at 24 weeks. So by 28 weeks, I actually went back to see him. Kashton was still small. He was 1 pound 8 ounces at that time. So on that very day, I actually had to be admitted to the hospital. I ended up having to get steroid injections, which sucked. For any mother who had to actually get it, they can definitely vouch for me. It sucked. It's a process. They have to do it once every 12 hours, and it was the worst feeling ever, but it was all worth it in the end because he was born on August the 14th, and he came in at 1 pound 12 ounces. I actually ended up having to have an emergency C-section, but the nurses did tell me that he came out kicking and screaming, breathing on his own. So we were truly blessed when it came down to that situation because we didn't know how it was going to turn out. But we actually spent 2 months in the hospital with him. He was in the NICU for 2 months and 1 week. He actually went home very close to his actual due date, which he went home on October the 20th. His due date was October the 25th. So he was very premature. I had him at 29 weeks and 5 days. But I basically wanted to make this channel not only for him, but to help any mother that's out there who actually is either going through the same situation as I did or has already gone through it. And we can actually share war stories because every mother's journey may be different, but we're all the same. But if you like this video, just please like and subscribe to Kashton's journey and walk with us through this, because that basically shows me and every mother out there that you're not alone in this environment, and you will never walk alone in this journey. So if you have any questions or comments for me, just write them down below. I will answer them. And if I do not answer them, or if I do not get to all of the questions or concerns or comments, I will address them in our next video. Hope you